Hello everyone. On Island Time, I'm almost exactly on time today. Yay! I did meet three, four subscribers earlier today. I'm just messing around getting things set up, and I just finished and posted the dating door game for tomorrow. I couldn't wait for Saturday, so you guys are gonna see it tomorrow, starting at TGIF, and yeah, so I just have to mess around with it a little bit, but I saw that the time was getting on, so I'm here and I'll finish the details of that later. I'll adjust the episode details in a bit. Let's see here. What are we looking at? In the screen. That part's fine, but I need to adjust it down. Here we go. It's a little bit big. I don't know why it's different than this morning, but it is. So when last people saw me online earlier today, I was streaming YouTube side, and I was streaming this game. I don't know why I took off. I don't remember removing my gear, but there are some glitches that are going on with the computer. Today it keeps saying I'm offline when I'm not, and it keeps saying I've dropped feed when I'm not. So I don't know about that. I think I'm going to buy a new VPN. I think I need it, and I just think people are poking around with my stuff. But in the meantime, let's just lock that in. I'm going to lock me in. I am going to need to... Let's see, what's happening here? Just capture? Wait a second. No. Screen is locked. Game is locked, but let's see. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Make me... Oh, where are my legs? Oh. Make me a little bit smaller. Okay, I stick myself over here. I'll just hug the corner here. That's fine. And I'm gonna need to. I'm going to. This was a super hot day out there, and I actually picked up sun just walking to and from my vehicle. So I did a tiny like beverage grocery shop and like tiny things for the household. Let's see. It is not acknowledging me. So let's do this for just a second. I don't know. No, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. And once I see people come online, let me just adjust. So I have just refreshed my chat screen in case I see some people. So yeah, this is the longest door game I've ever done. It's 6 minutes, 18 seconds, but it's worth it. The visuals were great. It just took me like 3 days on and off for adjusting visuals. And I hope you like it. I've used as many subscribers as I could fit into this one. Some new people, some people you've seen before, some certain constants, but it should be fun. It should be good. Okay, and I'm going to try to fill this in. So you guys are just with me while I'm setting this all up and just putting in some passwords here. I don't know why it rebooted me as not in, but let's show you guys what I can see. I think I'm standing off to this side enough. And Knox, we've only got 3 days, minus 1 day at this point because I will not be here on Saturday. I am going to a Harry Potter festival, which I'm so happy about. And I'm going to meet Bunny and Tishy Adams at that one. I've gone to YetiCon with Dark Atlas, Sunny, and Moon on different years. And now I'm going to see Bunny and Tishy Adams at this Witchcraft and Wizardry Festival. Ooh, somebody left a thingy for me. This is great. Right now, I'm between trying to get the last page worth of mounts, like a page and a half. But actually, it's worth 1 page, but it's just spread across the end of 2 pages. And we had something. Oh, we have something to give to Nat Pagel, and we've got something we can sell. Let's sell the something we can sell while we're here. Oh no, we don't want to get messed up with that. Oh, let's talk to him. Hi, Mr. Holy cow. You can have the fish. There we go. Oh, I had 3 kinds of fish. Even better. Even better. So we have 1,800 something coins, but we need much more than that. Now we have to find out the mystery of the Dojani eel. I have not found the Dojani eel, and I don't know what's up with that. Because whenever I'm not trying to find the eel, they're always attacking me. So what gives? I just don't know. I just don't know. Am I supposed to do something special to find them? Because I haven't figured it out. Or maybe there's just so many people farming them, you know? Well, I'm thinking too, let's do this. I'm gonna get on my motorbike. It's gonna be boring for you guys. At least I met some people that are happy being spectators and not upset if I'm farming or farming fish or anything like that. Oh, it looks like there's another quest I could pick up in this area. I haven't figured out if the Johnny eel are their own thing or if I get them by accident while I'm fishing in an area, and maybe I should actually read the quest, which I never really much do, which is my bad. Let's just see here what this is. Let's go this way. I'm gonna do stuff. Where are the Johnny eel? I'm gonna move this for the moment. So it doesn't count out here. It doesn't count out here. Well, let's go give him the fish because I want to see some progress. Psychological games. And then, hi viewer, whoever you are. If you can, please say hello so I know who you are. And welcome in. I am farming. There are 3 days left, 2 of which I can be here for, but there's one of the 3 days I'm going to miss. We've got a fish for Nat Pagel here. There's one more I haven't found yet. And I'm trying so hard not to be a stranger before the remix ends. We are still a stranger. I cannot believe this. Yes, and I'm still a stranger. Oh, we are not a stranger. We are. What are we now? We're a pal. I can live with being a pal. Being a pal doesn't sound bad. What's in his? Okay, we don't need any of that. Okay, so not much more else I can do about that. Johnny, is this Johnny eel over here? No, it really means I have to go back into the wilds. Oh well. Hey, hello, Copper. Is it Caillou? Copper Caillou? That has a name. That has a nice ring to it. Alright, I'm gonna go in this way. And figure out this thing with these Johnny eel. Uh-oh. Something's chasing me. There's really not much place I can go. So it's gotta be linked to the fishing of the pools, honestly. There's lots of pools. So maybe it's, oh, here we go. Things are getting cranky. Alright. So what I will tell you, since you're my spectator, and I'm not going to force you to talk, you can stay shy and cute in the corner while I just run my mouth, because that's what I did to all my quiet, shy friends. I just talked and talked until they asked me to stop. I do teach people to put the timeout sign up with their hands, but when we can't see each other face to face, you're just going to be stuck listening to my stories. So when I went out, it's because in the middle of the day, it's just so hot sometimes. Caillou like Godzilla. Or something similar. Kaju? Godzilla? Oh. So, I went to see the movie It Ends With Us. And I do think it's a good movie. I mean, it wasn't going to be my first choice to see, and it's sad and it's triggering if you come from witnessing or living near or around or in domestic abuse, and how you stop those patterns going forward in your life. So that's kind of tough. But I went during baby time where babies and moms are there, so the lights stay on just a little bit. But I find in the baby and mom movie time, kids are usually just cooing. They're not really a big hassle, and everyone kind of sticks to the aisles, which I found interesting, so they can escape quickly with a baby that needs to be changed or things like that. And I find it a very pleasant, quiet time, and I mean, usually you just see women. And they don't seem to have many women going with other women. I think early parenthood can be pretty, like, isolating for people, I guess. Zilla. Kazoo? Kazoo? Copper kazoo? Oh, copper kazoo? Would it be like that? Did I say it right? But, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it if you're the type of person that's serious or sad by nature. If you're a type of person that, but if you're a thinky person, I think you would like this movie. And if you are someone who has broken cycles or broken patterns handed down through generations, this movie, you'll understand it. But again, it can be triggering. I don't know. I mean, the plot's basic, but I'm finding we've, by this age, seen so many movies and heard about so many books that I don't think too much surprises us. But, you know, the sadnesses and points made. I do wish, though, that the trailer or commercials didn't have the key main thing in their trailers, but, you know, everyone puts things in different orders, so you're not quite sure when you're going to get hit with it. But yeah, I don't think it's something a young guy would like to see. I think some girls would get teary-eyed, or some people would be frustrated watching it. I don't know. But I do think that as a movie, it's something that my generation heard our parents' generation talking about, that they were breaking the cycles, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I still think a lot of people accept bad situations just to not be alone, and that's not necessarily a good thing. But people don't want to be alone, that's the point. Some people should be alone. Some people should not live with each other. Some people can love each other, but they just can't live with each other. And I don't think anyone should feel bad about that. If you know that, then just articulate that at the beginning, because, you know, some people just can't for different reasons. Maybe to protect people from each themselves, or protect themselves from somebody else, or whatever. Like, whatever it is, you got to protect yourself. Get out of there. Just be brave. The J is like in jar, kaiju. I don't think it's made for women. It's just being told by a woman. I mean, I've seen males in domestic violence situations too. People just don't talk about it as much, or they find it. I don't know why it's considered more embarrassing for the man than the woman if they ended up with someone who's going to cause harm to get their way, or cause harm because they don't know how to cope with something, or cause harm because they have to be in control, or cause harm because they don't know how to regulate. I don't know. That's just the way it always was for them, so they default to the thing that they know. But I think speaking to both parties, the male and the female, realizing that, you know, like, you know, it's really interesting. Sometimes people would accept friends, but once they become parents, do you want to leave your child alone with that person, knowing what you know about them and what they're going to be exposed to if you're not there? I would be afraid. Then usually that shouldn't be your friend. And yet people will say, like, I'll put myself in this situation, but I won't let anyone I love be in that situation. That's the thing, like, why don't you love yourself enough to get yourself out of that? Get away. But then is there just too many people that are bad? Bad for other people? So yeah, I don't know. But I did think it was a good movie to say a thing about that, to make a point about that out loud, because as much as I heard a lot about from my parents' generation talking about breaking cycles that they came from, and my generation hearing about all the stuff they hear through schools and politics. Never say sorry to me. Nothing to be sorry about. Like, I might not even be explaining it properly because it's in my head and not out there, you know? But I will say, if you see the trailer, it does give away an important piece of the ending. You just don't realize in the trailer that it's from the ending. But, yeah, I do think as a movie, if movies are artists for dialogue about tough topics or social commentary, it's something that should be talked about officially. You might only hear it hush-hush circles of families hiding things out of embarrassment or whatever. But I do think, being who I am, what is that? Things are going after me today, huh? I'm just trying to go fishing here. Hey, how come everything is attacking me now? Okay, that's it. I'm going to zap everything. I'm a lightning ball. I'm a lightning ball. I wish I could do that in real life. That's why I nicknamed this character Storm. I love this gem. This gem is awesome. Okay, I just want to fish. Just leave me alone. Let me fish. I'm sure a lot of men have said that. I just want to fish right now. I just need the quiet. If I don't hook a fish today, I'll go to the market. I'll just say I caught the thing. We won't talk about why it's frozen. In fishing, rod fishing, I mean, I was catching fish, but I could never hold the line for something bigger than my arm, and anything smaller than my arm is too young to eat. You'd have to throw it back. So I switched into net fishing, where you tie the ends of the nets with weights, and then you go out and you run across the lake, and the other people, you stake down the two ends, come back for a coffee, go out, pull the net in. You got enough fish to feed everybody for a couple of weeks, you know. That's what I used to do up at char fishing up in Nunavut. With the Inuit. And that's my prior life before computers. But I ate proper good food, fresh food, as fresh as you could get it. Because I went out on the land and I got it for myself. I'm thankful to the people who live there to show me what was edible and what was not. Yeah, so that's what I did. That's where I went, and to cool down, because it has air conditioning and it's so hot. I do have a little air conditioner. Thankful to my family for sending it to me this year, because the last couple years have been hard to breathe, and I now officially have asthma this year. It was the first year of my life officially, but for a couple years doctors have been wondering, so it was officially figured out in June. And also I've been having trouble sleeping, well, all my life really, but more so now than usual. And so yeah, my dad figured out if it's cooler, you might have an easier time sleeping, because I run hot. I'm very hot-blooded. I overheat really fast, so I always have been like that. My showers, I don't take hot showers at all. I don't take hot baths. Like tepid, lukewarm, a bit warm. Like if it's super cold, I will use a bath to get heat back into my body, but it's very rare that I lose that much body heat. We just found another fish. If this is something we can hand in today, but we can hand it in tomorrow. So we're going to hold on to that. Oh, we got some fish we can sell. We got some candy to sell. Ooh, we've got a potion. We're not going to use it. We've got some stones we can sell. I'm very excited about building up on my gem collection. Yeah, are you one of those? I'm one of those people where when you try to sleep, you stick your foot out, and like everything else could be bundled up, but you stick one foot out, and that's kind of like regulates your body temperature somehow, or psychologically you think it does. I'm the one foot out kind of sleeper. Or lately this summer, I haven't been putting blankets on at all, and all my life I would have blankets up around my ears so I wouldn't hear creepy sounds, so that I could try to sleep. Maybe that's TMI, but yeah, my imagination with creepy sounds is something else. This little critter keeps running over my lure. Okay, there is one fish we haven't been able to find today to get to Nat Pagel, so there is the chance of finding one more fish hand in. I think we did both the tiger gourami and the octopus, the mimic octopus, so we're needing one temporal fish, which does come from this lake. So hopefully we find it. Oh, and I actually like the Russian fishing game that comes from Steam. It's free to download, Russian Fishing, but it really shows you fish as they really look. And you get the experience of the water ripples and shimmers and the sound effects that are, if you like fishing in the real world, I find it's a fun, to me, a relaxation game. Not an exciting game, but I actually like it. I can vegetate to that. Russian Fishing from Steam. Oh, you wake yourself up to hide your foot. Your foot's. So you need to have soft, comfy socks. You're a sock person then, I would think. If you need to keep your feet covered so that you can sleep. Are you afraid like a clown will come and tickle your foot? Are you, or is it just that you don't like having cold feet? I never have cold legs. I don't have the cold feet thing that a lot of women do to guys, where they have to suffer cold feet on their bodies. That's never been me. My feet are just fine. So I'm not finding any eel at all, and I don't know what's up. I just don't know what's up at all. I do know there have been days out here where I didn't want to deal with eel and they were bugging me. So I don't know what's going on there. Let's see. The rapids of this waterfall are bothering me now. What is all of this? Are they in the water or not? I'm about to say I'm going to give up on this and we're going to move on. Oh, I never did the raid yet. Yeah, I never did the raid. I'm feeling like there's something I'm missing right now. Let's go. Let's kill some stuff. Stuff. Oh, that was actually good. I got a gem out of that kill. Well, I'm gonna just cause some problems here for a second. I was hoping maybe they're the contents in the stomachs of all these skitterers, and then I would just like clean up on that, but nope. What is the news with this? Okay, last note, and then we're gonna stop. We'll just see what this is about here. Then we're gonna queue for a raid, and I have figured out I can't do the heroic ones because my gear is not high enough. But I did spend a whole bunch of my bronze coins earlier today, this morning, with you guys, to gear up instead of get mounts. And I am a little nervous that I won't get them all before I run out of Pandaria time. There's 3 days left in the game as of this afternoon. However, I know that I will be gone on Saturday. I won't be able to do it then, so I don't know when the last day technically is from me because their timings are if you have to cover your feet, so you're afraid of clowns tickling your feet at night. Do you like worry about what's under your bed? Oh, that's terrible. Knowing that you can never go camping with me now because I would do something to like scare your feet. I don't know what. Find a seagull feather on the beach and yeah. You deserve some soft, comfy socks so you can sleep in peace. You should have never let me know about that, really. Lou Moth, that was so cute. That's a cute little name. Okay, so I have given up trying to find whatever. Maybe, in fact, I'm going to abandon that. I'm going to abandon that quest because it's not something I'm going to... What am I doing? Let's get on a motorcycle here. Why am I walking again? Magnus is gonna come by and I'm gonna babysit their little dog for about a week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting the little puppers. And I've got it a cooling pad. It's like something that should be in a first aid kit for $4 in a dollar store. You can get this heating, like it's like blue tarp, like blue tent material, but when you touch it, it just goes cold. It doesn't need to be activated. It doesn't need to be put in a freezer. It doesn't need to be electrified. It's just got something in it that has a chemical reaction that it turns cold, like a cold pack, without needing a freezer. So I think this would be a great item for like a first aid kit. And I put it on the ground beside where we're going to put his little bed. And I got him a tiny little doll. My brother's going to hate me for it. But a tiny little dolly that looks like a little red fox. And it's so soft. It just has a little face on like a body, which is really just a fuzzy blanket. So he has a little dolly you can like lie down on and carry around as a friend. And I got this little blue mat for $2 from the dollar store, which technically could be where kids could put their little boots next to your door, but I put it next to my oven so we can put the dog bowl and stuff there and have like a clean little official area. And then he has new little presents to go home when he goes home. And this is a dog that I've known all his life. When he visits, though, he always chased around my dog. My dog passed during COVID, unfortunately. So I was always team for my dog, and I would like have to shoo him away from my dog because my dog didn't want that kind of attention. And now my dog's gone, so. Hey, what's up there? Is that the stupid Dojani one? Okay, I'm just gonna drop the eel thing. Where are all my quests? Oh, this is a mess to look at. I don't want to look at this. Fish them up. We do have to fish them. So I don't know. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use the nodes. Maybe I should just be fishing in general places. This might go faster than I've been doing this. Making things harder than they should be is like my cup of tea. Let's go in. We're gonna find the eels now. Lolly lolly la. Okay, here's a spot with no node. Let's see if this gets anything. Little skitterer, if I get bored, you're gonna be the first to go. He's doing ring around the roadie around me. He's running rings around me for real. I'm actually really thirsty. I bought a drink I thought I would want. Oh my goodness, all this time I've been out here yapping at you, and I just should have not used a node. Oh, but it's also coming up with coins at the same time. That makes fishing more palatable too, because I need those coins. Okay. So this is what we have to do. No special node. Just little skitterer. He's playing ring around the rosy here. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on now. Give me an eel. Give me an eel. I'm gonna count how many times I have to catch just to get one eel. Should give us some timeline here. So far it's like 1 in 4. 1 in 4. Okay. One. Two. Oh, that breaks the record. So let's say 1 in 3 right now, on average. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, usually on Thursdays, I'll just ask who's here live what games they want to see me play out of the Roblox stuff or the Steam stuff, or it used to be Blizzard games as well. However, I haven't re-downloaded all the games because it takes up a lot of memory. So I've held off on that just yet. But hi there, Kevin. How are you doing tonight? So this is gamer night. I'm just finishing a fishing quest because I'm trying to leave. I have just left the stranger status with Nat Pagel and I'm now a pal. We got a daily to finish, and then I'm going to go into a raid. I haven't queued for a raid yet. I was just hoping I get a lot more coins before the raid because I need to still gear up about 3 or 4 pieces of gear, and then I have to do one more full round of armor leveling up in order to be heroic level gear. Right now I'm just regular raid gear. But we're working on it. So how are you today? I was just talking about a movie I've seen lately for thinky people. Have you seen any movies lately that you want to talk about? One that you would recommend for us to see? We're here with Copper Kaijo. 2? Alright, tell us about your 2. Oh, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. We need 2 more eel. What's happening?